We're going back to our roots today. This is a 2005 GX470. Customer states it overheated and now it doesn't run anymore. Well, to make a very long story short, it's got blown head gaskets, which, how do you blow head gaskets on a 2UZFE, Judd? Judd? This is my cameraman slash editor's vehicle. He started working here about a month ago. He drove this thing 2 times here. When he went back to Arkansas, no buenos. So we gotta tear it apart. We're gonna tear apart the cylinder heads on this thing and see if we can just slap some head gaskets on it and hopefully it breathes again. Customer states, my truck overheated. Oh God. It is subjective, and let me tell you why. The time belt will start cracking when it's old, but there's no real sign of when you should replace it besides mileage. That's why it's mileage guaranteed. Sometimes age guaranteed, but you never just can look at it and be like, oh yeah, it's okay. Dude, how's the plastic also stuck on here? I don't know if I can even do your crank seal right now. Nope. I'm gonna have to charge you. Yeah. When the bearing for the shaft on the water pump starts to fail, it'll allow coolant to come through and out the sweep hole, letting you know it's time to replace her. All right, so I got all of the timing belt stuff completely out of the way. We're gonna do a new water pump kit, the whole caboodle. But before we can even continue, to pull the cylinder heads off, I had to take all that stuff off so I can go ahead and get the camshafts out, and then I have access to the head bolts. So first thing tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to, is doing the exhaust manifolds because I know they're crusty, something's gonna break, but the good news is that it's not my truck and it doesn't matter if it breaks because it's Judd's truck. What? I actually been here for a minute and I've been doing lots of work, but I don't have the energy. Nice. What are we gonna do? Somebody on my TikTok commented to not take the manifolds out, to just unbolt them down here. It's like Southern Mechanic or something. Cool dude. He's been following me for a while. I've seen his comments. I think he's a Toyota mechanic actually. And he said to leave the heads leave the manifolds on it, unbolt it down here, and just lift them straight up. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back and forth. So now that I'm kind of at the point of where we were really close to pull the heads out. Unfortunately, I have some shop business to attend to. So I'm gonna tap out. Chayton's got some free time and Chayton's gonna take over because it's at a point where he could take it over.
Welcome, Chayton. Welcome to the mess.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little shim bucket inside of there. So this little guy, you mix them up, you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So I try to leave these with and keep them organized. Don't mix them up or else you're gonna be having to do a valve job on it, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty time consuming. And I did have some of these soaking in PB, some of them I did not, so we are at the mercy of the bolt breaking gods here. Yeah, these ones aren't too bad. Nah. Four valves per cylinder. So what happens is you've got your intake stroke, so these get pushed down by the cam. Same time. They open up, sucks in air and fuel, combustion stroke happens using the spark plug, you know, and then these get pushed down and it farts out the exhaust. And it's basically just a series of controlled explosions is all that it is. they get siliconed in. Keep oil from coming out.
All right, so it is all torn apart. Chaden was so nice to help me get the heads off of it. I had a lot of administrative stuff I had to do, but nonetheless, it's all torn apart. Judd dropped off the heads yesterday, and just real quick to kind of go over, it's a lot of stuff to pull the heads on a 2UZ FE. And a lot of people that don't understand is that, like here on the exhaust cams, there's actually a preload gear here, and you got to lock these in place. And if you don't do this properly and you put them back together, they literally sound like a diesel. It's not like tearing anything up horribly, but I mean, it doesn't sound good either. Obviously, it blew a head gasket. The creek water didn't do its job, I don't even know how you did it. I'm still confused how you did this, but we're hoping that we get heads back today. Okay, maybe tomorrow. So hopefully we get heads back this week. Other than that, this is where we're gonna leave you guys for now. And when they come back, we'll put this all back together, and we'll see y'all next week on the GX470. But other than that, I'm done. And now I'm dirty. Thanks. I have a lot of accounting to do. So bye.